This is a NOMA A19 LED bulb. I've had two of them fail in an outdoor installation. When they fail, they turn off, they go out. But if you tap on them, they blink on and off, on and off. So it's not a hard failure. And I cut the top off. And what I found is that there's the connection to the AC. There's a circuit board with a rectifier and the LEDs on here, and the AC comes in through this here friction connector right here. There's two pins there, and one goes to the base ground on the outside, and then one goes through this resistor to pinch off the current. And it's a high watt. It's in the air because there's a lot of power going, a lot of heat being generated, so it has to dissipate it. So that resistor is soldered down to the center point of the base, and you can see that it's snapped off. Now the other interesting point is that this connector here is not a solder joint. It's like a one-way friction connector. That it's hard to pull it, but easy to push it. So I'm assuming they solder to the bottom and they push it into this connector, and it's a one-way and it's hard to pull it. Now outdoors, especially in the winter time where I am, it gets throughout the year, it's hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And so you get the expansion and contraction, expansion and contraction. And my thought is that when it expands, this pushes up a bit, and when it contracts, it pulls back, but it doesn't pull back on this connector. So you're putting stresses on the solder joint, and over time it works its way up and then pops that off the back. So there's a design issue with this bulb. So I'd say if you're going to use these LED bulbs, use them indoors. Use them indoors.